Hello, and welcome to Alytube. It is I, Danae, and I am here today because I get asked a lot, believe it or not, why did you name your channel Alytube? So today, I'm going to explain why my channel's name is Alytube. I started my channel about 5 years ago, not having any clue what I was gonna do. I actually didn't even want to have a YouTube, but my cousin has a YouTube channel. Shout out to the Bailey Bunch. You guys should definitely go check out that channel. Link in the description. Got you, girl. The channel was not named the Bailey Bunch though. At first, it was just like her name. And she was making YouTube videos, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know if like I would do that because like I just don't know. But she kept telling me over and over again, Danae, you should do like YouTube videos. You should make YouTube videos. Like, I know you want to act. Like, you should like act in YouTube videos and like do that. And I just kind of kept putting it on the back burner. I was like, I mean, I don't even know what like to do. I don't know what to talk about. Maybe, I'm not sure. And I just kept watching other YouTubers, and I ended up watching like a bunch of Draw My Lives. A lot of the Draw My Lives, like a lot of the YouTubers kind of had a similar story to, not that similar, but like a lot of them were like either bullied or just some kind of horrible thing, and they ended up in like some kind of depression or funk, and they found that doing YouTube videos helped. So in my case, it was my dad passing away. He passed away back in 2013, and it's been rough. I can admit that, yeah. It was rough. It was very sudden. It wasn't like we knew he was sick or anything. So it was kind of traumatizing because like just the night before we were having a whole conversation, and then the next morning he was gone. And that really hurts to just lose someone out of nowhere like that. It's, like I said, very traumatizing, and it took a huge toll on me mentally. And so come 2015, 2 years later, like I said, my cousin had been saying like, oh, you should make a YouTube channel, you should make a YouTube. And I finally was like, okay, I've been feeling down in the dumps. I need to do something. And I don't know, I feel like making YouTube videos would kind of be fun. So maybe I'll give it a go. And so I decided to make a YouTube. I was nervous, super nervous to use my actual name. I don't know why. I wish I could go back to 2015 me and understand why I was so nervous to use my own name. So I decided to go by my middle name. Now my middle name is Alexis. You're probably still wondering how I got Alytube from Alexis. Well, I went to say at like a hair salon, and my godmom was there, and I was telling her and like the others who were there that I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I just didn't know what I wanted to name it, and I wanted to use my middle name because I just wasn't comfortable using my first name. And my godmom came up with Alyblue because I was like, maybe it should be something like, maybe instead of like my whole middle name, like instead of Alexis, like we just shorten it to Ally, and I just call myself Ally. And so she came up with Alyblue, and I was like, I don't really know. I don't know if I'm feeling that, but that's what I went with at first. I went with Alyblue. So if you go to like my original like first videos, I don't even know, it might be like the first like 2 or 3, you'll see, I think it's still on there, Alyblue. And we spelled it A-L-E with like an apostrophe. I don't know why, but that's what it was. And after maybe however long, it might have been like a couple of weeks, I was like, I don't know, I just feel like Alyblue is just not, I don't know, I'm not feeling that one. I feel like I gotta change it. I don't know, something just, I feel like Alyblue is off. And so I again was like racking my brain, what what should I name this channel? I still don't know what I want to name this channel. And I used to watch Alytube. And if you guys know Alytube's name is Yusuf. So his name is not even like his channel name. And I was like, maybe I can take, because I was still going by my middle name at the time, maybe I could take my, like the first portion of my middle name and just add tube to it and be Alytube instead. That way, if later down the line I wanted to go by my first name, for example, like I am now, I don't need to change my channel name, but just, I don't know, the word tube is in it, and so like I feel like I should just leave it. Will I change it again? Who knows? Right now I like Alytube. I think Alytube is kind of fun. Yes, it's not technically my name. It's my middle name, so like technically it is. But I don't know, like I enjoy Alytube, and at this point I'm kind of used to it. I ended up changing the name from Ali Blue to Alytube, and that is where good old Alytube comes in. I don't remember why I added a Y instead of an E. Maybe because it just looks better this way, I don't know. At first I was gonna have A-L-L-Y tube, but then people were like ally, and so I dropped an L, and now we just have the one L and the Y, and we have Alytube. Why I decided to stop going by my middle name, however, is because I am an actor, and when I see those credits go down, I want to see straight up my first and last name. I don't want to see my middle name. I want to see my actual name, because I myself did the work. I don't want a stage name. I used to want a stage name, but I don't want a stage name anymore. I feel like my first and last name, well, at least my first name, is unique within itself, and I like my name now. I can admit that I did not like my name for the longest time because a lot of people just weren't saying it right. If I had $1 for every time somebody mispronounced my name, I would be so rich right now. It's okay though. But I personally just don't want a stage name anymore. I would prefer to just go by my name. That way, like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when I'm like this huge person, nobody's like, oh, but like her real name isn't even that. Like when Miley Cyrus, when we found out that her real name was Destiny Cyrus, when we were all kind of like shook. Yeah, I don't know. I would rather stick to like me and just be, not saying that like she's not being herself. I feel like Miley is being totally herself, and like if she wants to be called Miley, like you do you, boo. That's great. I love you for that, because you're, you know, making yourself happy by being whoever it is that you want to be instead of who you were. Like, you do you, boo. But for me personally, I feel like I was born with the name Danae, I will die with the name Danae, and I will be famous with the name Danae. So that is why I decided back like 3 years ago, when I first started going to film school, actually, that was when I decided to drop the Ali part and just go by my actual name. And that's it. So now you know why my channel's name is Alytube. You know why I originally was going with my middle name. You know why I have my actual name now. And that's it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also leave some comments and leave a like, and that's a wrap.